This Headless Professor video is going to be about how to use BoardReader as a search engine for different posts on internet discussion boards, and how to compare the relative frequency for different terms that might appear in the posts. Let's suppose you want to see if autistic, and Asperger are of relatively equal frequency. Let's type in autism, and we see that it has over 53,000 discussion board posts in the default period, which is the last 3 months. Let's click on this charts icon, and let's type in the other two terms we want to investigate: autistic and Asperger. And let's plot all three. And we'll see that over the last 3-month period, consistently, autistic has not been as high as autism. And indeed, there are just a couple of specific dates where autistic turned out to have more discussion board posts than the other. We can customize the time period. Let's look just at the period of the COVID lockdown, the last 10 months of the year 2020. So we've clicked on Custom, and let's go back to, for our start date, March the 1st, 2020. And for our end date, let's go back to December 2020, the 31st. We have to click on 31st, and then it will appear there. Now we're looking at that time period. Let's click on Plot once again, and now we see it for that entire time period of March through the end of December. We can also look at that as a pie chart. We should get a snip of that, a screenshot for your report. We can also get a bar chart. I recommend doing the bar chart by the week or by the month. Let's select month, click on Plot again, and that's what it would look like on a monthly basis. And consistently, we see that autism gets more discussion board posts than either autistic or Asperger. Let's click on Table, and it will give us the total numbers of each of these things during that period. Now let's prove that this is significantly more than these. It looks pretty obvious, but I'm going to show you how to do the actual calculations using a chi-squared. So let's go to the Vassar Stats.net site. We're going to click on Frequency Data, scroll down to chi-squared, and what we're going to do is we're just going to paste those numbers in. Now here's for autism, our largest category. We're going to paste that in under Observed Frequency Category A. Category B will be autistic, and we'll paste that 169,000 number in there. And our last category will be Asperger, and that's 24,000. We'll paste that in there. Now under expected proportion, 0.334, 0.333, 0.333, and that adds to an expected proportion of 1. Let's click on Calculate, and you'll see that we have excellent statistical significance. I would get a screenshot of that also and put that in the report. So that's how you get the data for looking at different terms and their relative frequencies, and doing the calculations and getting the charts.